Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a really important video ahead of us because we're going to talk about theories on Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 and in particular about something we're all waiting for with huge curiosity: the gameplay trailer. As we know, Mob Entertainment has a very clear tradition by now. Before the official release of each Poppy Playtime chapter, they always publish a gameplay trailer that is never random. It's not just a few gameplay scenes thrown in for marketing purposes, but a real collection of previews, hidden clues, new mechanics, and often even secrets connected to the lore. Today, I want to analyze together with you what we can expect from the Chapter 5 gameplay trailer, what it might show us openly, and what it could be hiding. The game, as now officially confirmed, will be released on February 18, so it's very likely that the gameplay trailer will be released just a few days before that date. This means that we have officially entered the most interesting phase of the wait, the one where every single image, every frame, and every second of video can completely change our interpretation of the story. In this video then, we'll talk about what scenes and secrets will be revealed. We'll reason together about what kind of gameplay might be shown. Before we start though, as always, I ask you for one very simple but extremely important thing. If you enjoy the video, leave a like, because it really helps the channel grow and lets me know that you're interested in this kind of content. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss any updates, theories, or analyses about Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, especially in this period when news could drop at any moment. That being said, I think we can start right away, because there's really a lot to talk about. Let's go and see what the Chapter 5 gameplay trailer might show us and which secrets it could already be hiding from us right now. First, let's see the endings of the trailers for Chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the Chapter 5 trailer, we'll obviously be using the prototype cinematic trailer because the gameplay trailer hasn't been released yet.
All that awaits you are incomprehensible horrors. Smiling mouths full of teeth and meat and plastic. This world is theirs now. Welcome home.
Hiya there, pal. Follow me.
It's time
To go.
We've just watched the clips showing the endings of the gameplay trailers from the previous chapters, and right after that, the ending of the latest cinematic trailer for Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. And already from this comparison, some very interesting things start to emerge. If we look back at the previous chapters, we can clearly notice a pattern that keeps repeating. In the endings of the gameplay trailers, Mob Entertainment has always had the habit of fully revealing the main mascot of the chapter. We're not talking about silhouettes, quick shots, or vague teasers, but a real full presentation of the character with their body and face clearly visible. And here comes the most important detail. These mascots never appeared in the cinematic trailers before. The cinematic trailers were used to build atmosphere, introduce themes, secondary characters, or narrative concepts. But the main mascot was always kept hidden until the gameplay trailer. Now, moving on to Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, things get extremely interesting. In the cinematic trailers we've seen so far, the central characters were Lily Lovebraids and the prototype. Both had significant screen time, both were shown quite clearly, and most importantly, both have already been strongly tied to the chapter's narrative. For this reason, it's very likely that neither Lily Lovebraids nor the prototype will be the main mascot revealed at the end of the gameplay trailer. Following the pattern of previous chapters, Mob Entertainment would never reveal the main mascot this early, and especially not inside the cinematic trailers. At the end of the Chapter 5 gameplay trailer, we might finally see the true main mascot of the chapter for the first time. A completely new character, never shown before, revealed right in the final moments of the trailer, just like it has always happened in the past. At the moment, of course, we have no official information on who this mascot could be, no confirmed name, no clearly leaked design, and that's exactly what makes the wait even more intense and exciting. If we think about it, something very similar happened with Chapter 4. In that case, Doey the Doughman was identified as the main mascot only when the gameplay trailer was released, and until that moment, nobody really expected him to be the central face of the chapter. This shows how much Mob Entertainment loves to play with the audience's expectations, revealing key information only at the very last moment. First, they build the lore, introduce a few characters, and then, at the most unexpected moment, they reveal the true main mascot. Now, let's move on to other key details that could be revealed in the trailer. Since we are talking about a gameplay trailer, it's obvious that we will be shown actual gameplay clips, and this is one of the most interesting aspects to analyze. Through these clips, we can start to identify the areas we will explore in the game. Every shot, every corridor, every room shown, even for just a few seconds, can give us hints about new environments, locations already mentioned in the lore but never seen before, or completely new areas that will play an important role in Chapter 5. But there is one crucial thing to remember. Mob Entertainment never includes random clips in their trailers. Nothing is placed there by accident. Every scene shown is meaningful, carefully chosen to communicate something, even when it looks like a simple gameplay sequence. And this is exactly why gameplay trailers become such a powerful tool for making final analyses and theories before the game's release. Just like in previous chapters, some clips might be selected not only to showcase gameplay, but also to hint at narrative events, suggest the presence of specific threats, or introduce mechanics that will have a major impact on the overall experience. Another element we absolutely cannot rule out is the possibility that the trailer will show new characters, even if only partially. Mob Entertainment loves to play with shadows, reflections, silhouettes, or very quick shots, which at first glance may seem insignificant, but when analyzed frame by frame can reveal a lot. A perfect example of this is the Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 trailer, where we first saw the shadow of Miss Delight. At that moment, we didn't get a full reveal of the character, but it was enough to spark theories, analyses, and discussions that later turned out to be extremely important. And for this very reason, something similar could happen in the Chapter 5 gameplay trailer. We might see a new figure in the background, a suspicious movement, a barely noticeable presence. Or, on the contrary, we could witness something even bigger. In fact, it's entirely possible that this trailer will finally reveal the final appearance of Lily Lovebraids. So far, we've seen her in a limited way in her cinematic trailer without a clear confirmation of how she will actually look during gameplay. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you soon. Bye bye.